Let us take three random triangles. Let's call this one ABC, triangle PQR, and triangle XYZ. Now let us measure the sides of these triangles one by one. So AB is 6, BC is 8, AC is 10. PQ is 7.2, PR is 10.8. This is 14.3. Then we have XZ 9, XY 4, and YZ is 8. Now let us take each of these triangles one by one and observe something. Observe their sides specifically. If we subtract the two sides, let's say we are subtracting BC from AC. So AC minus BC is 10 minus 8, which is 2. Now this 2, the difference, this is less than 6. So we can say that the difference of AC and BC, this is less than AB, right? The difference between these two sides is less than this third side. Let us observe another two sides. Let's take AC and AB, these two, which is 10 minus 6, that's 4. Once again, 4 is less than 8. So AC minus AB is less than BC. Now let's take the remaining two sides, these two, BC and AB. So this is 8 minus 6, which is 2. Once again, 2 is less than 10. So BC minus AB is less than the third side, AC. Now, if we look at these three results, we see that in each of these, the difference between any of the two sides is less than the third side. This is something that we have discovered from this triangle. Let us check if this is valid for the other two triangles as well. Okay, let's do this one by one. So first of all, let's check QR minus PR. 14.3 minus 10.8. That's 3.5, which is less than PQ. So QR minus PR is less than PQ. Now let's take another two sides, QR and PQ. Now over here, we are taking the positive difference. When we say the difference between two sides, we are not subtracting 14.3 from 7.2. We are subtracting the lower amount from the higher amount. We just need to know the difference between two sides and if it is equal to, less than, or exceeds the third side. So if we see this, it's 7.1, which is again less than 10.8, that is less than PR. Once again, the difference is less. If you look at the third set, PR minus PQ, this is 3.6, again less than 14.3, less than Q. We got similar result like the last one. The difference between the sides is less than the third side. Let us check for this last triangle as well. 9 minus 8 is 1, which is less than 4. So it's less than XY. Then let's check for 9 minus 4, which is 5. 5 is also less than 8. Okay. Then we have 8 minus 4. The difference between these two, which is 4. And it is less than 9. We got the same result. No matter how many triangles you take, you will conclude that in a triangle, the difference between the lengths of any two sides is always less than the length of the third side. And this is one of the inequalities of triangle. This is called inequality property of triangle. Let us try to look at the logic behind this. We have one side, which is, let's say, 10. Then we have another side, let's say 6. Now this third side, BC, can have different lengths. It can vary, right? But this depends upon this angle A over here. Let's say if we reduce this angle to this amount, we have reduced this angle quite a lot. In that case, the length would clearly change. Now, how about if I further reduce this angle and make it to like 0 degree? Then in that case, this AB will coincide over AC, right? So this is 10, AB is 6. That leaves BC to be 4 centimeters. But this is not a triangle, right? So if I just want it to be a triangle, this point B has to be at least a little away from this line. So that means the CB should be somewhere, even It's very little amount. It has to be greater than 4, right? So BC has to be greater than 4 in order to make a triangle over here. Now, how did we get this 4? That was 10 minus 6. So BC needs to be greater than 10 minus 6. That means BC should be greater than 10, which is AC, minus 6, which is AB. So we realize that the difference of the two sides is less than the third side. And that is always the case. The difference between the length of any two sides of the triangle will always be less than the third side of the triangle.